Good morning, my friends. I'm testing to see how we're working. I have not been live on Facebook in a while. There's a lot going on, but that's okay. I missed you all, and I miss making cards with you. So I'm here today. We're playing with Paper Pumpkin, and we're going to give it a try. If you're here thinking, wait, she used to do Cricut. Yes, she did. But I have simplified my life, and I am all Stampin' Up, paper cards, stamps, and ink, and that is all we do here. My old Cricut stuff is still hanging around, so if you're looking for it, help yourself. I bet you'll find it. But from now on, we are just card makers, and I hope that fits with you, and if it doesn't, we all change what we do. Everybody has to do what you love, and I love making cards, and I love my Stampin' Up. So let me bring you down. If you want to see what this is all about, you can just click the link that brings you to my blog, karamiller.com, and you can read all about what's going on. All right, so Paper Pumpkin. This is a cool monthly kit that comes from Stampin' Up. The box changes each month. It's a kit that you buy as a subscription, as a gift to you. You know, when you go to the mailbox and you're thinking, it's going to be all bills, this is there, it's such a treat. The other piece that's really cool is sometimes you want to be crafty, but you just don't have time to pull everything out. Paper Pumpkin's got it all. So let me just show you what's in here. What I added was my block and my snips. When you are a brand new subscriber, you'll get a block, so you'll be okay. But the ink comes, everything that you need. I've already opened this to play with it a second. I haven't done anything yet. So let me show you. It comes wrapped in like paper and tissue. It looks really cool. Surprise. But this one, I've already opened it, but I haven't done anything. Let me get to the very bottom so you can look at everything. And I want to give you some tricks. There, it's going to look like, let me get to the way it first comes. So it looks like this. This is how it looks when you take it out of the box. And you think, okay, instructions. Great. Good, good, good. This is the November kit. So you order by the 10th of the month. So you have time to get in for December. And it ships to you around the 20th. It'll get to you. It depends on where you live. I'm in Vermont, so sometimes it takes a little while to get from Utah to me. This has been here. I just have been up to my eyeballs in turkey, just like all of you. Comes like this. You open it up and you think, okay, instructions, and I get pictures. So it's kind of like those, it's better, but it's similar to those IKEA instructions. Yeah, I'll help you, I promise. So each month I will do Paper Pumpkin with you live so that you can see how it goes. It's really not bad. So what it tells you, we start to learn what these things mean. This little thing, that's your block, right? This one is from the person that, I have somebody who's above me that helps me in Stampin' Up. It doesn't really mean that anything serious about that she's above me. She's a friend that shared the idea with me, and I said, yeah, let me do it. I want a discount on what I'm going to use anyway. So anyway, she sent me this really sweet block. So thanks, Deb. And that's my block. You can get ones that don't say, let's get creative. But, you know, when you're special, you get one of those. Only kidding. So there's that. Then it wants this. It shows this picture. Okay, so I got to look through my supplies and see. It is double-sided tape. All right. Oh, no. Let me see if I can get this open this morning. So there's my tape. There's my block. And then it shows these funny little shapes, and I don't quite know, right? Those are called dimensionals. These are dimensionals. These are my favorites. They're double-sided foam. So it's sticky on this side and it's sticky on the top too. And so it lets whatever you're cutting pop up a little bit so it's not so flat. It gives it dimension. That's why it's called that. So that's that. Then it wants warm wishes. Okay, that happens to be one of the stamps that is included. So warm wishes, I'm going to need that one. I'm going to need my Stampin' Spot, which comes with it, and that's Mossy Meadow is the color. I'm going to need these little wreaths. Got them? I'm going to need a bigger wreath, which is in here. These wreaths. I'm going to need the bag. Comes with this. This is all in my kit. The only thing I added that wasn't in my kit was my block and my scissors. Bag and the twine. Okay, so that's how you read what it means. And then it wants this. Doesn't it ask for this? It does. One tag. So it wants that tag. I'm going to take it out so I don't have the whole thing here in my way. And I have to pick, you'll notice I have two different kinds. These are all pre-printed. They've got some glitter on them. And if you look on the back, you can see there's little lines. We call them score lines here in the craft room, but they're lines that tell you where to fold. All right? That's all I get. I don't get any more instruction. I get, okay, gather all your stuff, right? I turn down here and think, no, not really. But if I look over here, this tells me number 1 and number 2. Number 1, number 2. There's 2 different designs. So I have everything out here for number 1. Now I'm going to open the page. Let's look at number 1. And number 1 shows you ink pad, the stamp on the block, and then stamp it on this banner, okay? Then it shows me a pair of scissors, and it tells me to cut this twine 25 inches. Well, now I gotta find a ruler? No, I don't. Look right here. Look on the edge. It goes to 18. So I'm going to take my twine. I have to do a little math. I have to figure out 18 to 25, right? I do. But I can do that. And I have to find the end, which is always the trick. All right, so there's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I could have done the math, but we counted up. Okay, so there's that. Let's go back to our instructions. We are doing number 1. And it wants me to open up the ink. And if you've watched me do this before, you know that I struggle with this. This part seems really hard for me. I don't know why. So you just drag your snips along here. Don't cut your fingers. And cut that paper. And it opens. See, I'm getting really good at this. That goes like that. That's our Stampin' Spot. That's our ink. Now I'm going to come in here and find Warm Wishes. There's a little clear plastic thingy. I'm going to peel you off. Now, you'll notice when you pull out a stamp, this is in case you've never done this before, which, you know, that's probably why you think this is cool, because everything's here. You don't have to go out and buy a bunch. You ever been to one of those stores like Joann's or Michael's or Hobby Lobby or one of those, and you say, I want to make a card, and you walk out with $100 in your cart because that's what it takes? Yeah, I know. I hear you. I've done it too. Or go and buy a goldfish. Yeah. All right, so it's smooth on one side, and it's got the bumps. The bumps are what are going to stamp on the other. So I put the smooth side down. Let me get a clear one. I love this one, but I want you to see through it. I'm coming, hold on. So it's clear. I put the bumpy side down, right? Push it down with my thumbs, and when you flip it over, you can read what it says, right? So then I'm going to I'm going to ink up the back. Now you want to make sure, to the best of your ability, that you don't get it all over the edge. That's why this technique works better, that I don't get it on here, because then I might make a mess. When you flip it over, you can see down through to be sure that everything's inked. I'm going to bring you back over, and I'm going to put you down. I can see where it's going, nice and clear. No rocking, just straight motion, push down, and there I am, right? Let me zoom you in a little so you can see a little better, right? All right, cool. Put the cover back on the stamp. Those of you that have been following me for a long time do remember the ink accident of '08. I don't know what year it was. I was first stamping, and I had been a Cricut person forever, so I didn't know how to do this, and I was trying to demonstrate how cool I was with the stamp pad, and somehow I took the top off and sent navy blue ink all over me. Yeah, it was not pretty. Okay, I digress. Back to here. So I did number 1. I did number 2. Now it wants me to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those wreaths, these. So let's punch those out. There's 1. They're already done. I just punch them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if I want you to look close at these instructions again, and you will notice over here there's a little something. Yeah, it's a Stampin' Dimensional. So I'm going to take one of these dimensionals and I'm going to put it on the back, just like that, of each of these. All right? Again, everything's here. I don't have to worry about, well, where do I get it? How do I do it? Did I buy the right package? It all comes together. Put these on. All right, now we're going to figure out where they go. What's next? And it shows you in this little, with the arrows, okay, they go in each of the windows. All right, so turn you over. They're going to go in these windows. All right, we can do that. So we peel off the backing. I promise these will end up on your socks, in your pockets, on your dog or cat. These little white things on the back, yeah, they'll be all over your house now. They are mine. Usually they're on the bottom of my sock. Or if it's chilly and I'm wrapped up in a blanket, they'll be inside the blanket too. There's 3. See how cool these look? I'm going to show you this from an angle in a second. 4 and 5. All right. So look how this looks. See? They kind of bump up off the thingy. All right, so let's come back here to our instructions. This says fold. I'm going to fold the top of the bag down and put this sticker on it, right? But I got to put some goodies in there, so I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not sure what kind of goodies I'm going to put, but let me figure out the box part. We're going to look over here because we're going to follow the instructions because Kara went to 3 instead of 2. 1, 2. We did those. Let's do this part. So this shows the back, right? Shows the back. Looks just like mine. Let me get you. Okay, you can see the whole thing, right? I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this right down the middle here. This is that double stick tape, and the reason I'm doing this is where the bag's going to go. And then it wants one up here, just one strip. Now it's sticky on the side that I stuck to the card, but it's not sticky on the other side yet. I have to peel off this little top. I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to do it because I want my bag to stick. But see how that comes off? Now it's just like a piece of sticky. And then I'm ready to fold this little baby up. But before I do, it wants me to do this with my tag. Okay, so flip you back over. Remember, I stamped my tag, and I have this. So we're going to take this little bugger, I'm going to tuck it underneath, and we're going to wrap it around and around. Looks like 2. Kind of make it even-ish. And then I'm going to tie a knot. I want it down here a little. Come down. Now this is not in the instructions, but I'm going to tell you, if you have struggling with this, you can always use a piece of tape on the back to hold this in place. And I'm going to tie this in a knot, like so. And then I'm going to thread you on here. And you'll notice there's 3 more of these that I'm going to repeat. After I do 1, then I'm going to do 3 more. I'm not going to do those with you. I'm going to do the other design. So then we tie a knot, and then we tie a bow just like you tie your shoes. Come on, why am I having such a hard time? This is the simplest part. Apparently tying my shoes is difficult today. Tie a bow. Pull the excess strings to get them the length that you want, and you can just snip these off. Okay, now I'm ready to put this together, but I'm not going to glue it until I get my candy or whatever I'm going to put in my bag, right? My little bag is going to open up like this. And it's going to go right in here, just like that. All right? Tie another string, keep your candy, or you can fold it down, and then you're going to use a sticker from this to hold the bag, which is going to be in here now. And then I'm going to close this up. But the reason that the bag is got sticky on the bottom is so it doesn't slide out, okay? And then I'm going to bring my tag on this side, and I have the sweetest little gift for a friend, right? I love it. Okay, there's box number 1. Let's do number 2. Turn the page, and here is how you do number 2. And it's the same thing. I'm going to do 3 wreaths. Let's look at the blue one. Flip you over this way. I'm going to do wreath, wreath, wreath from here. 1, 2, and I have plenty because remember I said there's more of these. The reason I have so many is there's 3 more of each design. Turn you over. And I'm going to repeat a lot of the same thing. I'm going to do the stamp, only this time it's a different stamp. Same ink though. This one is going to say "'Tis the Season," and it's going to go in those little round circle that they gave me. You're going to go right in the middle. You're going to go on the door, and you, do you put your wreath between your storm door and your outside door, or do you put it on the very outside door? It's always a dilemma around here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do my 25-inch string. I'm going to use this for this circle, and I'm going to use "'Tis the Season." And you'll notice there's some extra stamps in here that are just super fun if you wanted to use, right? You could put these on little cards with love. There's a sweet little dog, a little gift, so you could make more tags. watch this week and I will show you more tags that you can do really simple using these stamps. And these stamps are only available in your paper pumpkin, so that's kind of cool. Same thing, you can go this way with this one because it's little, or flip her over and just ink it up. So it depends on you, what you're more comfortable with. Remember, when you're using the normal size stamp pad, not the spot, let me just grab one, it's this big. So in this case, it's easier to go this way with it than it is to do the way we're using it for the spot. But with the spot, I think it's kind of easier to do this. Please pretend I didn't just do that. I told you I could make a mess. Turn you. 'Tis the season. Cover you up. This will wash right off, by the way. Don't need to worry about it. I've done it a bunch. And then I tie my string. And then you're going to go right there. I'm going to do the same thing with my double-sided tape. Flip you over. Follow the picture that shows me where it goes. It goes right here in the middle. See what these two little things are? That says there's a fold line, fold line. If you look on the instructions, and it tells you that I want it right between the two fold lines. See them? Kind of hard to see. Let me zoom you in. All right, see, these are fold lines. That's what that means. Sure, it does. I'm telling you it does. And then there's your fold lines. And so that says I'm going to take my double-sided tape and I'm going to go right down the middle of the fold line. Once you understand what it's for, it makes more sense about where you're going. It's going to hold the little treat bag in place. And then I'm going to do one here. And one here. Okay. Hi, Denise. Thank you. I'm so happy to be back. I can't tell you. I missed everyone. And then we're ready to go. Isn't he the cutest thing? All right, I'll bring you back out. Sorry to make you dizzy. And then we're going to finish this up. We've got 3 more of each design. Great gift bags for your office. If you have some friends that you need to give them to, for your kids to give to teachers, for your church group. I'm glad. I've been around. But I'm back. I'm back where I belong. Thank you for following me around. I appreciate it. It's been a journey. But sometimes it takes you being away to realize what you really need. Yeah, simple is better. Thank you all so much, and please leave me a comment. Tell me how your holiday's going, what you've got for plans, any questions that you have. I am excited to see you all again, and I plan to be here Monday night at 7 Eastern, and we're going to do our Christmas cards that I shared. It's been 2 weeks now, but we're going to put those together. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Bye.